This week we're going to start with One Piece, which was chapter 1000, and it was a very good chapter, to say the least, as it ends Luffy's journey in terms of training. At the end of the chapter, Luffy mirrors what he did in the first chapter of the second half, where he takes down a pacifista in one hit. He hits Kaido with a similar move, and that takes him down, genuinely hurts him. And that's where the big shock of the chapter comes in, that Luffy is finally at Yonko level. And that was the biggest takeaway, that after 1000 chapters, Luffy is finally at the pinnacle of the world. He can stand toe-to-toe with the toughest and strongest in the One Piece universe. Where does that leave the rest of the fight, though? I'm not sure, as we see that Law, Kid, Killer, and Zoro are up at the summit, and so is Big Mom and Kaido. So that's where the big, interesting part of this next few chapters are going to lie, as Luffy inserts that he's at least able to hurt them. So now it comes into question is, can Luffy take out one and will the others take out another? For example, Luffy takes on Kaido, and then Big Mom versus Law, Kid, Killer, and Zoro, and then that's how they take out the two Yonkos, which very well could be the case, but I'm not too sure. The other big thing was that Yamato gave Momo Odin's travel logs so that he has them, and he explains that with Ace, and the finishing up of that was also in this chapter, which was good, but that was about it, as we're now entering the big fight portion of it. And again, the big takeaway was that Luffy is now at Yonko level. He is now that strong to be able to hurt Kaido and even kind of take him down for at least a minute. So we'll see in the coming weeks how that fight turns out. I think it'll probably now cut away to the end of Act 3 with Luffy standing tall at either the end of the next chapter, but I don't know. I know it's close. It has to be, unless there's not another act, which would be not weird, but I would think it would be an odd choice, personally, if he didn't break it up at least one more time, but he might not. I mean, big Act 3, big finale. I thought it was an excellent chapter, especially with the fact that the journey for Luffy to gain power is more or less over, as he's amongst the top, not just in name, as he's been named the 5th Yonko, but now in terms of power. Sure, that could have been a surprise attack on Kaido, that like Kaido didn't notice it and just was going to take it like he's been, and now that he knows he can get hit and hurt by Luffy, he might take it more seriously, but I think it's more that Luffy's prepared, everyone's prepared. His training with Hio has given him the ability to hurt the Yonko, and after his fight with Katakuri, he's strong enough that he can really go toe-to-toe with the Yonko at this point. My curious question is if Kid, Killer, Zoro, and Law can, if they can keep up with Luffy at this point. Because again, as strong as Luffy may be now, I don't think he can take on both Big Mom and Kaido. He's not that strong. But we'll end up seeing how that goes in the coming chapters. But for a chapter 1000, with how everything could have went one way or another, I think it worked very well. I think it was a very good chapter 1000, as, again, the message, at least for me, the thematic message was Luffy has reached the top. He is now one of the strongest pirates in the sea, being able to hurt a Yonko and stand toe-to-toe with his commanders, or their commanders. So that's what these 1000 chapters were, and now the last 200 or so will be about finding the One Piece. He won't get much stronger. Maybe awakening his devil fruit, but otherwise it's smooth to the end. So we're in for some real fun chapters in the coming weeks and months. Overall, I'd give this chapter an A. Again, it was the end of Luffy getting more powerful, and now we're entering Luffy, the soon-to-be Pirate King. So it'll be very fun. I look forward to these chapters to come, but that is it for the chapters. So if you enjoyed my ramblings, please leave a like, and as always, thank you for watching.